Hey violinists, today we're going to go over Star Wars Violin 2. We have in this particular piece two different kinds of groups of eighth notes. We have what I call triplets and what I call duples. The duples are the normal eighth notes where you count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the triplets are a little faster. They go like this. 1 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 or triplet 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 triplet. Okay, so if you look at the second measure, you'll see that there's a combination of triplets and regular eighth notes. So to count that, you'd go 1 triplet duple triplet, 1 triplet duple triplet. Notice the duples are a little bit slower. Same thing in the next measure. 1 triplet duple triplet. So you can kind of feel the pattern. Also in the song, in the main melody, you have triplet 1 2 3 4 triplet half note 4 triplet half note 4 triplet half note triplet. So you'll want to be counting those triplets carefully. All right, we're going to start off at the beginning of the song. We're going to try to get all the way to 12. Because we're in G major, we're going to have low 2 on the E string, 1 and 2 touch, low 2 on the A string, and then the bottom 2 strings are going to be high 2, high 2. So it's split in half. Low 2, low 2, high 2, high 2. Okay, we're going to start with a down bow. This note is almost 2 beats, so you're going to count 1, 2, lift. And then we're going to start, although it doesn't say, we're going to start measure 2 on a down bow. Okay, so here we go. Ready, play. 1, 2, lift, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to try that again a little bit slower, but I wanted to give you a hearing of it to see what it sounded like. Measure 7 is you've got a stretch 3 on the D string, or that's a G sharp, so you have open A, G sharp, open A, and then an F sharp. And if you do just your third finger, it makes it easier to play that, okay? All right, let's start again a little slower. 1, 2, ready, beginning. Rest, rest. The next part is pretty easy. When you look at it, it's really just a bunch of half notes and quarter notes. So we've got 3 on the G string, that's a C, and this is what it sounds like. Rest. Okay, can we try that? Starting at measure 12, and rest. Okay, now we're at measure 15, and we're going to leave the slurs out because they're very hard, and even though we may end up doing them eventually, we're going to leave them out right now for practicing. Measure 15, you've got a low 2, then a high 2, then a G, then an F sharp. So the beginning of 15 is low, high. Okay, let's give it a try. Ready, play. next part is just a little scale. Move your 3 up. Open A, G, F. Okay, let's try measure 16 again. Rest. Okay, we're going to put the 2 measures together, 15 and 16. Ready, go. Very nice. Now let's go on. We've got this very funky scale coming up at measure 18. Listen to the first 2 notes before 18 and I'll play the scale for you. Listen to it again. So it starts off with 3 on the A. Then you're going to put your 4 right next to your 3, E flat. Then come down again. The B flat is where you reach your 1 back. Open A. And then a low 1 again on the D string. Listen to it again. So when you do those low ones, you just want to kind of slide your 1 back. Okay, let's give it another try. Together, 2 notes before 18. Ready, play. I call it the hop, right in the middle of the measure. Can you hear the rhythm changes? So that's something you'll want to work on there. Okay, then there's a couple of transition measures. Measure 19 sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. And then we go back into this counter melody that sounds like the melody. So here we go. We're going to start again at 19. 1, 2, 3. That brings us to measure 29. We're going to stop this video because it's getting kind of long, and we'll start again on a new video. Okay, I hope this was helpful.